I teach a course called Discovery Practicum. A course designed to help second and third years, mostly third years, end up taking the class, who are interested in civil litigation and want to have a practical class in how to do what civil litigators do. That's what I did for 20 years before I switched to teaching full-time 8 years ago. One of the reasons I designed and taught this course and continue to be dedicated to teaching it is because of my own experience coming out of law school, the more traditional format in the early 80s, and going into a big New York law firm, being assigned to the litigation department. And I think it was the first day that I started, and a partner said, "Are you the new guy?" and handed me a set of interrogatories and asked me to prepare a draft answer. And I literally remember, it's quite vivid in my memory, sitting there thinking, I think I remember Rule 33 from first year civil procedure, but I basically had no idea what to do and what I was expected to do. So I designed this course in large part to make sure that that kind of thing never happens to a student, at least a student that has taken this class. The course that I teach, the Discovery course, is a very skills-focused, practice-focused class. And so the thing that really governs the whole class in a holistic way, I call this a whole course simulation, is a problem set that we're working on in groups of two students, plaintiff and defendant, are litigating against each other in the context of the class. So oftentimes our discussions are not just about the rules and the cases, but how those rules and cases relate to the work that they're actually doing outside of class with their opposing counsel on the simulated problem. The book that I taught from this semester is in the Skills and Values series, and it's called Discovery Practice. It's hybrid in the sense that part of it is print. The traditional print, I define that as the kind of material that you want the students to put their feet up on the study desk with their highlighter and read and highlight. And the rest is online. And so all the cases and all the rules are linked online. The idea that we're actually asking our students to pay for a collection of cases in a casebook, $150, $170, for cases that are now fully and freely available online. Yes, I get that some of those are edited, but still, it seems a little crazy. Oftentimes when I'm presenting to groups about teaching in this way, the comment or reaction or response I get from the audience is, well, that's great, that sounds like a great class, but what a ton of work. It's a blast. It's so much fun, and the students are so much more engaged. They want to be there. The idea of just standing behind the podium and lecturing about Rule 33 and 3 or 4 cases that are important to Rule 33, and then at the end of the semester expecting the students to regurgitate that on a final exam, that's not my goal as a teacher, and it doesn't feel like substantive learning to me. Lawyers play an essential and central role in the functioning of our society. In so many ways, the rule of law is under attack in our society and has been for a number of years. We need to take, even more seriously than we always have, the responsibility of preparing our students to engage in the world of protecting, defending, upholding the rule of law. If we don't do that, we'll be in a world of hurt. So it's very important to me, if this is what I'm going to do, and I love doing it, to be dedicated in, I hope, everything I do in this job to being focused around that, around making good, practically ready, well-prepared, practice-ready, professional attorneys who will continue to be part of the fabric that holds our society together.